No Chill Sports is an unapologetic, high-energy sports show where opinions fly fast and facts hit hard. The views and opinions expressed on this program are solely those of the hosts and guests, and do not necessarily reflect those of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or partners. Content may include passionate debates, bold predictions, and unfiltered takes that some viewers may find intense or controversial. Listener discretion is advised. If you're looking for chill, this ain't the place.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of HBCU Hour, where the legacy lives loud and the culture takes center stage. From the gridiron to the hardwood, shine a spotlight on the soul of Black college sports. This ain't just coverage, it's a celebration. And we got a good one for you tonight. My man Ant couldn't be here with us. However, I had to call in some heavy hitters, load up the panel, and we're gonna talk some ball. We normally talk, hey, what's coming up, there's games this weekend, but we're gonna do it a little bit different as we're coming down the home stretch. We got the scenarios we talked about on Monday. We'll talk about that a little bit, but most importantly, we're gonna talk about what we expect to see. We're gonna talk about the Celebration Bowl we expect to see. We're gonna talk about the Celebration Bowl we really want. But let's go ahead and get to it. First things first, let's take care of a little business. Give a shout out to our sponsors. We'll be back in 2 minutes and we'll start talking to our guests.
Your brand deserves more than basic. It deserves bold. It deserves clean. It deserves Kelly Creations. From screen prints that pop, to embroidery that speaks volumes, to picture teeth that tell your story, Donald D.K. Kelly does it all. Give him a call today at 225-202-2625 or shoot him an email at kellycreations225@gmail.com. That's KELLYKREATIONS 225@gmail.com. And don't forget to tell them No Chill Sports sent you. Kelly Creations. Nobody does it better. W is a powdered energy drink aimed at gamers and individuals seeking focus and energy. It's known for its clean ingredients, no jitters, and various flavors. W is also available in a hydration formula for those needing electrolyte. W achieves its smooth, effective focus with a high-end tasting experience while using no sugars, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes. Try W today by scanning the QR code you see on the screen or visit them on the website at bit.ly/no-chill-W. W, your taste buds' favorite energy drink.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into HBCU. Welcome back, actually, shall I say, the HBCU. Our first time on No Chill Sports, though. Our good man, Doc Holliday from HBCU Overdrive. You know, one of our favorite cousins back in the building. I keep telling you, I don't know why this man keep coming back. He listen. We'll get into it. Our good man, Zach McKinnell. Also, from the Gathering of Old Men's podcast, our good man, Troy White. Also, I just met him. I ain't get a chance to do a picture and all that, get him a graphic. We'll take care of that. The blame you got to blame it on the people, them other folks. I ain't tell.
It's always Troy fault. You good on that, brother? It's always Troy. It's always Troy.
But Lord Jamal is joining us tonight as well. We're gonna help. I mean, after what we saw last Saturday, I don't blame you for bringing help with you.
See, we gonna all say the same thing. Like it's not even a backup needed. We gonna all say the same thing.
But fellas, it's good to have y'all with us tonight. Thank you for joining us. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. If not anytime, this week means a lot. I'll go ahead and throw it up here. Let me go ahead and throw the graphic up so we can see what we're talking about. This is the SWAC East, what it looks like right now. Jackson State 4-1, Alabama State 4-1, Bethune 4-1. Conference records. We talked about it, but I'll go ahead and give real quick, what we looking at right quick. You got Jackson State loses any one of these games. Alabama State is back in the mix. Alabama State has to win all of their games and hope Jackson State loses one of their games. Or if Alabama State loses one game, they need Jackson State to lose two. Either way, they got to win more of these last three than Jackson State do. Well, two, you know what I'm saying? One more than they do. Bethune-Cookman got to win all these games and hope Alabama State fall. That's the scenario on the east side. On the west side, it's not that complicated. Prairie View got to win out, or they got to win in if Tennessee, if Texas Southern or Grambling loses any one of these games and Prairie View wins, they're in. Texas Southern has to hope that Prairie View loses two of the last three?
Yep.
Grambling has to hope that both Prairie View and Texas Southern lose two of the last three.
Yep.
Those are your scenarios, fellas. That's what we got. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's talk about some of these games this weekend in the SWAC. First up,
chaos.
So in the SWAC, we got Prairie View is coming up my way. Lewis Cruz Stadium take home Alabama A&M. Texas Southern is heading down to Montgomery to take on Alabama State. Bethune and Grambling are playing. And Jackson State and Mississippi Valley State are playing this weekend. Oh, everybody got to be quiet.
Listen.
My bad. Go
ahead. No, he already started.
So I might as well go ahead and start my billing off already. I want Alabama State to win out. Not because I have anything against Jackson State, but when you brought FAMU and Bethune-Cookman into the conference, you did it for parity. If I put my allegiance aside and I'm media Troy, this is good for business. You have a dynamic quarterback who has been the face of HBCU football for the last 2 months. You also have a coach that when his starting quarterback went down, he went back to what we complained about him doing before, Canada Junior football. He ran it a million times, got the job done, get to the next game. It looks good that there's parity. You have Jackson State going to a Celebration Bowl. FAMU went to a Celebration Bowl, and now in the third season, you would have another team, unfortunately from the SWAC East, but we'll talk about that later, potentially going to another Celebration Bowl. So this is good for business.
I don't think there's that much parity. I think even without Jacoby and Morgan, Jackson is probably going to walk to the Celebration Bowl. I mean, I think especially coming out of the East right now, like listen, Bethune-Cookman has a great offense. I do like their two corners, but at the end of the day, who's going to stop that rushing attack? Because what they're going to do the next 3 games, Valley's Valley. Valley's going to have no shot. They could put a running back at quarterback, and Valley has no shot. They're going to run it all the way down Bethune-Cookman's throat, and they're going to run it down Alcorn's throat. I mean, I just don't see how they slip up. And then you also got, on the other hand, Andrew Body's out this weekend, at least for one game. How does that impact Alabama State for an entire game? Are they going to be able to get past Texas Southern this weekend? And at the end of the day, too, everyone here knows about the Florida Classic. Is Bethune-Cookman not? Are they guaranteed to win out, even with FAMU being that bad?
Well, I'm be honest with you. Alabama State can do what they can do because of the simple fact that they have almost the same type of identity that Jackson State has, with a lot of running backs. They can run the ball. They don't have to rely on Smoot to try to carry the load. The defense is coming along a little bit much better than what we saw early in the season. Bethune-Cookman, of course, we don't know what their defense look. We know what their defense look like. We know what their offense look like. Offense is going to score points. But I wouldn't sleep on them because of the simple fact that they won the last 4 out of 5 games, scoring over 35 points a game. So think about that. And then with us, we just got to win out. With Jackson State, we just got to win out. Going into Valley and pretty much run the ball. Like it don't take a rocket scientist to figure all this out. Just go ahead, just go ahead and run the ball, and play good defense. What we've been doing for the whole year, pretty much.
In the West, I mean, I don't know about y'all. Like, I just don't see how PV loses twice. They play 2 of the worst teams in the conference, and this weekend, Alabama A&M has like a 6-string quarterback starting. So, there's no way they lose twice.
I just want chaos.
I can say that too. I want chaos. What do you say though? I mean, and like, hold on. Who said it? Somebody said in here. Let's see. Thanks, Blue. Wanting a team to win because you think they deserve a turn is diabolical. I understand. I know it's not. I know. But there are a lot of people who feel that way. I will say this. I don't want necessarily a team in there because I think they deserve a turn. I'll get to that part later. But I will say this. I agree with that sentiment. That's not what Troy said. I agree with the sentiment though. I don't see anybody giving Lord. The best team on here to give them a shot, I think, is A&M. And like you said, and that's because it's at home. But it's not gonna happen.
Well, look at what they did against Grambling with a walk-on quarterback. I mean, like Grambling had nobody at quarterback and still found a way to win that game. They put up 10 points against Grambling. There's no chance they get to 20 against PV's defense, which I think is much better than what Grambling has. And I think that if you're looking for parity for the Celebration Bowl, it comes in the MEAC. Like that's where the parity I think comes in terms of who's going to make it there, because I don't like kind of moving that way. Like I don't think anybody in the MEAC is going to be able to stop Delaware State with the way they're playing right this second.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get there too.
But I mean, I think really and truly, if the SWAC put out a graphic right now that is Jackson versus PV in the SWAC championship, I think it rings good. I just don't see how that's not the matchup we see in the SWAC championship. And I'm assuming with PV's loss last week that Jackson would go back to hosting now.
Yeah, we go back to hosting the game. With our top 25 ranking in the SCS poll. And I mean, you really think about it, you can say, yeah, we outscored a lot of opponents too this season. You go by point differential also. I mean, you look at all of that, we'll win. Long we got to win out. That's all it is. Now, a matchup I really want to see. In the SWAC championship game, it would be that Texas Southern, but I don't see them.
Why do you want to see that?
I just want to look because I'm from Texas. I too much don't care about Prairie View right now. I really don't care.
I mean, because Texas Southern lost by 50 2 weeks ago to UAPB, and then got beat by like 30 last week against Alcorn.
I don't know, but you know what though? That Alcorn game right there, that Alcorn Texas Southern game, it's always something that happened every time. Especially the last time they was down there, they played on a Sunday because of the weather, and they got mollywopped by 40 in that game. It's always something. It's always something when they play in Houston. Give us something different. Like, give us something different. Now, if Grambling wouldn't have their quarterback issues, what I'm saying, hope T-Set, get well pretty soon. I wouldn't mind seeing the Grambling Jackson State rematch in the conference championship game. I won't get back. That's all I want.
I mean, at home, of course you would love that game at home. Anywhere but any holes. Shout out to Bryce. Anywhere but any holes, you would love to see Graham.
That's dirty, bro. That's dirty. It's dirty. I can't wake up and see it. Waking up seeing that was like, man, I just want to throw my phone at the wall.
Jamal, I didn't know if you was about to. I know you were about to say something. So,
yo, on mute, Jamal.
You're on mute.
Let me know.
You got bad feedback.
I don't see parity losing. Which is rare as one middle West. That is extremely chaotic and comes down to the last day of the season. So for it to really be the East this time, I guess you could say it is parity because I really didn't think Bethune was going to be 4-1. I have a good joke about Bethune, but for Bethune to be 4-1, I was like, hey, Bethune will probably beat PV right there. Always do it. He don't always take the anxiety and somebody sleeping in that season. So anybody but Bethune for me.
And I know his mic was a little messed up there, but it's anybody but Bethune. That's what he said.
Yeah, I better be glad we don't got Marlo on here. I better be glad we don't got Marlo on here. There's no love for Bethune whatsoever with that man. There's no love for Bethune. But nah, man, you look at it, it's a lot of scenarios that could happen just with those 3-team races in both divisions. But again, I just say it's belt the ass on everybody. We don't care. and we can walk to the Celebration Bowl, Sweat Championship game, Celebration Bowl, whatever we want to do. We can walk there. Now,
I'm be honest with you, Doc. And I had this down here earlier. We could talk about, we can get to the Celebration Bowl. We could talk about the sweat, we talking about, SWAC championship. It's time for the SWAC to go divisionless.
Thank you.
Hold on. There's gonna be some people. There's gonna be some D people that raise holy heck when you start talking about going divisionless.
I don't care. I've been saying go divisionless because of the simple fact that the two best teams that need to be playing, both of them in the East.
So so to be fair, I want to put it like this. Because I went back, I made this. Zach, I think you was on the show when I made this, said this before. I actually went back and looked since Fam and Bethune joined in 2000. I'm sorry, 2020, since COVID. The 2021 and on, it would have changed 2 years. So everybody talking about the whole, make it fair or the East West, it wouldn't have mattered. The two best teams would have played every year except for 2 years. And it had been the first 2 years when Fam went 7-1 in conference and they lost to Jackson State. We would have got those rematches. Other than that, it would have been the year Prairie View played Jackson State. They were supposed to play Jackson State. Southern, same thing. This year will probably be the only year, as of right now, will probably be the only year that the two best teams aren't playing in the SWAC championship. On top of that, I think we need to go to 9 conference games. We playing them anyway. Only 8 of them count. Why not? I'm preaching to the choir. Some people gonna disagree. You're playing them anyway. If you're trying to keep tradition, why not just let it count?
Well, you really think about it. Back then, the SWAC championship game was a tradition. It's still young to a certain extent. I was a junior at Jackson State when the SWAC championship game was formed. I was at the first one at Legion Field in the cold when we played against Southern, and we lost the game by what, 1. So I was there, and to me, I'm like, look, every man. You think about it, college football, other than the Sun Belt Conference, everybody's divisionless. Big 12 divisionless, SEC divisionless, the Big 10 divisionless. The ACC divisionless. Like there's no other conference except for ours and the Sun Belt that are still working with divisions. And I know everybody's going to say, well, the division was put in place because of the travel, for travel restrictions. But at the same time, if you really think about it, Alabama State still had to travel to Texas. Texas Southern and Prairie View still had to travel to Alabama State. And this is before Alabama A&M got into the conference. And then you add in Pine Bluff. Like Pine Bluff came in my freshman year at Jackson. And so, like, you still had Alabama State had to travel to Pine Bluff. Like, it really wasn't no travel. To me, it's not a travel restriction. It's only travel restriction because now you have the furthest school to the east, which is Bethune, coming in. They have to travel all the way to Houston, Texas. Or they got to travel to Bethune. Travel to Pine Bluff. But I don't see no issue with it. Like, the MEAC was doing that for the longest. They had no division. They were still traveling all the way up to Dover to Howard to going all the way south to Savannah to Daytona, like Tallahassee, like they still was traveling. And
I would like to add one requirement to that 9-game schedule. Just like the SEC, just like the Big. If you play 9 conference schedules, one of your non-conference games must be a quality FCS opponent. No more Linwoods, no more VUU, none of them.
You can do, and I like you said that, because you can do like some do. You do one lower, however you want to say it, like one Division II. You can do what I understand with Alabama State. They have, the rivalries like Miles and Tuskegee.
Yeah.
But you could, you even with that, they could do that and they could still play. Well, no, that would make that kind of tough.
That Turkey Day class that they show, like,
yeah. Well, if I'm not mistaken, Tuskegee is getting out of the Turkey Day.
Yeah, it's done, right? Like they want to go to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
And it was not too long ago they played like UAB, not UAB, UAPB.
Yeah, UAPB, and UAPB beat them because that was Kayvon Britton's year. Kayvon Britton ran for like 200 yards on them before he transferred to Tarleton.
So,
then he had like 1,700 yards when he got to Tarleton.
Yeah, he was like an All-American Walter Payton finalist.
Bro, that boy was killing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it can work. It can work.
And MEAC can fix all these lower division problems. They can fix it if they really wanted to. But I ain't here to start no trouble.
Morgan has more wins than Southern right now, but no D1 wins.
Yeah. Speaking of that, let's look at the MEAC. I do want to look at this because this weekend is a busy weekend for them. Starting tomorrow night, Delaware State goes down to Baltimore, take on Morgan State. Howard's taking on South Carolina State, and Norfolk State's taking on North Carolina Central. If Delaware State can, outlast the Bears, they've got Howard, and then a huge matchup against South Carolina State, which is going to basically be a de facto championship game.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they run for about 300 against the Bears defense.
That's it.
That'd be below their average.
Yeah, that's below that. Yeah, they run for like 300.
Now it's a little skewed because they played like the Little Sisters of the Poor twice, but
hey, it still adds up to it. So
I don't know. I think us five could have beat what was it? Was it went Westgate Christian? That was Arkansas Pomplove. Who did they play? It was like Southern Connecticut State College.
Yes, Southern Connecticut State. That's what it was.
And they ran for like 700 yards in that game.
One dude had 3 carries, 158 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and sacked himself down. Sacked himself down. And he
ran for 608. Yep.
And Deshaun was like, he should have stayed in the game because he could have had like 300 yards in the game.
In that game, they had 3 guys with less than 10 carries, all had over 100 yards. Yeah. They averaged 52.7 yards a carry, 14.4 yards a carry, and 14.3 yards a carry. They had one person had 1 carry for 81 yards.
Yeah, that was the quarterback.
No, Jaden Suarez.
All right. Yeah, that was the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But you think about this, when you look at the game from last week, with Caden Bennett not having to do a lot as far as running the ball, he still the man connected on the first 5 passes of the game. Like it took him to the middle of the second quarter for him to miss his first attempt.
Zach, who is I'm sorry, Doc. I mean, say Clyde says I missed the quarterback that came in against Southern last year. He was awesome. I tracked him. I don't know why he transferred to Clark Atlanta during the JSU versus SU playoff. He was awesome, awesomely effective.
He wanted to play.
Yeah, he wasn't going to start at Jackson.
Yeah, he wasn't going to start not over Jacobian. He wanted
Was
to go somewhere and play.
Was he a senior?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's having if I'm not mistaken, he's having a pretty good year at Clark.
He's having a pretty good year, but he got hurt.
Yeah, or he was at least like early on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, why would you stay with 1 year left and sit the bench?
The same reason why Cam McCoy went. He went to
And
Southern.
and Tyreek Starks as well, where he came to Jackson and then left for Howard to get the starting job.
Yeah, so I wouldn't. Nah. And then just think about it. What if they would have stayed there? Jacobian goes, and who's the starting quarterback next year? Because you look at it, that's a whole nother show right there within itself.
Yeah.
I think we already covered most of this. Road ahead, MEAC Madness. Now I guess we'll stir the pot a little bit. The Celebration Bowl you won't.
Dell State, Jackson.
I'm gonna go with that. That's what I want. What we need, what I really want to see is getting back at Central in the Celebration Bowl.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I know.
Because they win the three-way tie, right? Like they would win the three-way tie if I'm not mistaken, or like they're projected to right now. So like if NCCU won out, South Carolina State finishes with 1 loss. They beat Dell State the last week. Dell State finishes with 1 loss. Central would have 1 loss in the conference. Central would win that three-way tie.
All because of FCS
like,
ranking.
It's that or like points. It's something like random. I'm gonna try to find.
I think it'll be point differential, but wait a minute. But here's the thing. You said if Central wins out and South Carolina State win out, and whoever beats Dell State the one game, right? I think Dell State will have the tiebreaker over Central because they'll eliminate them because they beat them.
Okay, so this is the tiebreaker system. So, if a tie still exists, the following shall be used: 6 points will be awarded for a win against a non-conference Division I FBS team.
Okay.
And then 4 points will be awarded for a non-conference FCS team. So if I'm not mistaken, that's how Central would win because Dell State played multiple D2 opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Central only played 1, and they have the win over NCAT, East Texas A&M, and Southern. Dell State lost to Sacred Heart, which would give them 1 less FCS win compared to NCCU. And South Carolina State lost to Charleston Southern.
Which is aggravating in the sense that wasn't that the game where they ejected the QB?
Yeah, ejected the QB. Yeah, so 4 points will be subtracted for a loss against a non-Division I opponent. I don't think any of them lost that. And then the team with the highest point total shall receive the berth to the Celebration Bowl. So I think that would be Central just based on D1 out of conference wins, which is why scheduling is important.
MEAC doing MEAC things.
I actually like that rule. It means that you probably shouldn't schedule Southern Connecticut State.
Hey, well, as long as they went out, I think the hardest game for Dell State that's coming up would be South Carolina State.
But that's in Dover.
Yeah, isn't that the last week of the season in Dover?
Yep.
The last game of the season.
They're gonna need snow cleats.
Snow shoes. That's what they're gonna need.
And you better be glad. You better hope no nor'easter don't come up there either, because oh my goodness. But I think that would be good. But you look at it, South Carolina State ain't got a defense.
Yeah.
So Lawrence put the points in the chat. If you added it up based on what they have, NCCU would have 16, South Carolina State 12, Dell State 8.
That's crazy. That's
so
crazy.
everybody took these non-controversial celebration bowls, right? And y'all say y'all want chaos.
Come on, Troy, because we might be on something together. Go ahead.
I
Troy.
can't look at the camera and say this because people know my face, and I gotta live here. That school in Daytona and Delaware State.
The game would have 7 fans.
Let me ask you a question. Would Bethune-Cookman fans, would Bethune-Cookman band show up? Because you know they don't leave the state of Florida.
They pay for that.
They would. John Grant will make sure they get paid.
I want to say the bands have to go to the Celebration Bowl. I don't know if that's...
You muted Jamal too, so go ahead, Zach. You said they have to go.
I would imagine they would have to go, right? Like that feels like it's a requirement for an HBCU like national championship game.
Yeah.
And Atlanta's not that far from Daytona. Like it wouldn't be an insane trip for them. And if I'm not mistaken, travel's paid for by the Celebration Bowl.
Paid for. Everything's paid for.
Yeah. All right, Jamal, you got one before I say mine. I'm on that Troy level right now. Go ahead. You got one. You on mute too.
Still muted.
Still muted.
Still muted, Jamal. Still muted. You muted, bro.
All right, why he figure his out? If I gotta pick one, I think we see a rematch, but it's not a rematch y'all think. If I had to pick one, it's either, well, I'm gonna put it like this: it's probably two different ones I would pick. It'll either be a rematch of the Orange Blossom Classic from last year at Alabama State Central. Or we got the Battle of the Hornets.
Dell State, Bama State.
That's what I would want to see. Nothing against Jackson State. Nothing at all. Nothing against them. I honestly feel like if Jackson State go, realistically, I even with Morgan out, I think it's going to be hard for anybody to beat Jackson State. And going to run through, and it's not going to make for an entertaining Celebration Bowl.
But here's the thing,
that's the only reason. Other than that, no.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, from what I heard, that Jacoby might not be out for the rest of the season. He might just be out until maybe SWAC championship game.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Say nobody beating Dale. You think Dale State? Sonny Boone said nobody want to see Bama State. Interesting. I think that's it's a famous saying. It's a famous saying. Get the hate out your heart. All right, go ahead. What's good, Mel?
What's happening? Man, look, but look, I think the game everybody really wants to see in the Celebration Bowl is Jackson State versus Dell State. They want to see that. That's some. Of course, you got a lot of alumni from Jackson that's in Atlanta, and then you get that Dell State alumni. I don't know how big it is, but if you get them from that Philly, South Jersey area to travel down to Atlanta, I think it would do numbers. It would do numbers.
Get the NFL football fans.
That's the thing. You're getting the NFL football fan. If you get Deshaun Jackson, you're getting an NFL football fan. You're getting a casual football fan. And that was the same thing we was talking about when Jackson and Grambling went to Las Vegas. Get the regular schmegular football fan and just advertise it to the wazoo, and they did good. So I mean, you get it like you do it like that. And what we saw 2 weeks ago, you had Philadelphia fans. There's a lot of Dale State people up there. There's a lot of Norfolk people up there, but getting them Philadelphia fans. Troy, what you was telling me, they got to take their kids home and drop them off. They're like, man, forget that. Them kids, fuck them kids. They coming to the game with you. You better survive out there.
I'm gonna say this. Look, that game. Initially, I was against that game at Lincoln Financial, but they pulled that thing off.
They did.
And if they can pull that for the Celebration Bowl and the views, because if you got Johnny Football fan tuning in to see his favorite NFL player coach a college football game, those are the numbers that we talk about when I sit up on my platform, thump my chest and say, why are we talking about the FCS playoffs? We got the Celebration Bowl. This will be another example of that. Those views turns into dollars.
Yeah, they did have enough time to advertise that Philly game too. So, and then too, you know, that game was gonna be in Dover. That game was going that stadium was gonna fill out. You're gonna have to add them bleacher seats up in there to get all those folks up in there. Them folks were gonna be lined up on the damn fence line.
Lawn chairs in the end zone.
Lawn chairs in the end zone. Shoot. Gonna be they was gonna barbecue right there on the track. Like, just think about it. Like, it was going to spill out. So they calling the audible. He did good calling that audible to get that game in Philadelphia. I wouldn't see why he wouldn't get the game in the Baltimore game in M&T Bank Stadium.
Because Morgan has no Division I wins.
Oh wow!
They have 2,000 people show up to the games normally.
Hey, in other news,
where Banks at?
In other, I did I not tell Banks during the preseason, during the Who Line segment of the off season, that they might win the SIAC, and I'm not happy about that.
They might not be Albany State.
Oh my goodness, they might not be Kentucky State. What you talking about?
Grambling shouldn't have.
Oh my God, them folks robbed. Hey, a win is a win, though, man. They got robbed, but it was a win. So,
yeah. Man, what else we got, man? I don't even know what else. I guess we can talk some of these other games that we got this weekend. It ain't nothing special.
A&T, just keep counting your money. Forget what everybody else talking about. Just keep counting your money.
Yeah, you got FAMU at Pine Bluff, and Southern at Alcorn.
What is the fan base going to say at FAM when they get beat by UAPB by double digits this weekend?
Buyout Boys 2.0. Join the club.
There is so just so everybody's aware, there's no buyout in the contract.
None?
There's no buyout.
We have to give him 2 months notice that we will not retain the coach, and then have to find him a suitable position within the university. There is no buyout. Whoever wrote that contract, can you please go across the street and start writing the contracts at Florida State? That's all I ask.
Find him a position he can work with the baseball team, call balls and strikes.
See, get out the group chat. Pooh, get out the group chat. Just get out the group chat. Nope, not doing that today.
I'm just asking. I'm just saying. Listen,
I've seen that comment too many times. We're not doing that today. We're not doing that today. And Cozy is a very nice guy. Don't get me
he
wrong.
is. Listen.
And
I'll say
he's
this.
been accountable for every loss.
You know what?
It's just Florida A&M.
With
Can't have
everything,
that.
with everything he has going on and he has to deal with, he still found time to say that we need to say a prayer for Mike Norvell. And I thought that was very nice of him. I thought that was very nice of him. He's a
Troy.
I didn't know where it came from, but I was like, they say, the Lord say, give out what you want in return. So maybe that's what he was doing.
I can't believe Braves didn't wish Brian Kelly, pray for Brian Kelly when he got fired.
Pray for Brian Kelly. Man, why you want to pray for him? He getting $54 million just to sit at home, not do anything. To say a prayer for Mike Norvell, knowing that he about to be part of the Buyout Boys Club.
Do you know that my fan base had very silently, very loudly not provided money when asked for until they start talking about, hey, we're looking at this pretty girl over here and she unemployed. Magically, people found money and gave. Ain't nobody doing that for you, Cozy. That coaching staff over there don't even respect the fact that we have legacy that you do not recruit properly. Jay Timmons just committed to Ohio State. I don't know how many legacy recruits that is. I'm going to say 20 in the last 5 years. Like I said, I like Cozy. He loved Florida State. That coaching staff over there don't love us back.
I'll tell you, Buyout Boys 2.0. But look, man, to say a prayer for Mike Norvell, I told you I got the wrong Memphis guy. Y'all supposed to get Silverfield before you got Norvell.
If you think another dude from Memphis gonna waltz his ass over across Gang Street, you got another thing coming.
Hey, he doing better. He is doing better than your current coach right now.
He was doing better than him when he was at. You know what? This ain't that show.
When he was
ain't that show.
You need a drink, Troy.
This ain't that show. No,
you need a drink, Troy. You need a drink.
Hey, Melanie, thank you. Again, like I said on the other platforms, every platform that I've been on, y'all showed out. Y'all shown me love, and I thank you for it. Again, as soon as I get my mom's books re-edited, I'm gonna let everybody know and get them back out there. But again, thank you for the love.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, my bad, Troy. I ain't mean to touch a sore spot.
On purpose.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hey, Blue, how you feel about Hugh Freeze getting the boot?
Why is you doing this tonight? Why is you doing this tonight?
Why would I care? Do you see an Auburn helmet behind me? I can't tell you the last time I sat down and truly just watched an Auburn game.
I couldn't stomach watching Auburn lose to Kentucky like that. That was like...
Oh, I didn't even watch it last week. Guess what I was watching? North Dakota State.
Canada junior football. That's well, you know what?
They're playing well.
Hey, and last week, so I had one TV on North Dakota State, other TV that night, FAMU, Jackson.
What was your assessment on that Jackson FAMU game? I know you. I don't know if you was in the chat.
Before you go there, Doc, you just brought up something that made me it touched another nerve, and I talked about this on Monday. SWAC TV, I love the thought process and the idea behind your platform. But if y'all don't get no damn picture in picture, no two screen, no, so we can watch. If you're gonna have every damn game at 2:00, at least let us be able to watch all of them at the same time.
I don't SWAC TV, from what I was told, has no control over that. The schools set the kickoff time.
I understand that could, and that's fair. But you can at least have a blunk, a blunk, a blunk, a blunk. You can have look, it's 5 of us on the screen right now. If I could do that and watch some games, I'm good. I can't even watch it from. You can't even watch it from a laptop. That's another thing.
The SWAC's got to get with these schools, though. Listen, if we got 6 games that weekend in the conference, they all can't kick off at the same time. Somebody's gonna have to suffer and kick off at 11. Somebody's gonna have to kick off at 6. We're gonna need a 3:00 game. We're gonna need a 1:00 game. Everybody can't kick off at 2:00. It just can't happen.
I mean, it's the same thing in the MEAC because they kick off like at 12:30 and 2:00 all at the same time. And I be wanting to watch the, a MEAC game too, but I don't want to be just keep flipping on and off and stuff like that. Give me that YouTube TV multi-view right there. That direct TV.
Don't even bring you nothing.
Yeah, I don't know about YouTube. Right, like let's ease up on YouTube TV, ESPN. Let's not do that.
Speaking of that, while we at that, because y'all since we on the road, Disney, y'all ain't slick. We know it's y'all ass behind all this. Y'all blame it on YouTube TV. Disney, get your shit together. Go ahead, Troy. I'm sorry.
From a programmer perspective, SWAC TV was 3 years from thought process till delivery. Picture in the Picture is a JavaScript implementation that was going to be easy to implement if that was a requirement. So if they would have required it, no programmer in the world would have been like, oh, that's impossible to do. No, it would have been an easy implementation.
Well, every single streaming app has usually has an option to do that. Even like the old, you guys remember if you used to stream on the ESPN and the Xbox app, it would allow you to do the multi-box. Like everybody has it. At least 2, right? I think 2 is fine.
Yep.
Hey, Mark, not today, Mark. Not today, Mark. No sub. I'm good. Go ahead.
Oh wow.
Blue family. Blue is family. Blue is not. What is it? Mid-major madness basketball account. That ain't blue.
But that comment was wild. Like the one on the one from the mid-major.
Yeah.
Basketball
Jean
one.
jackets is cool.
Bro. Like who cares? Bro, Kim Mulkey out there looking like a flamingo every single night and no one says anything. And we're gonna talk about a jean jacket.
Y'all bringing up stuff y'all know I can't comment on.
I can't say that. Hey, you know what I told Keisha? I told Keisha Kelly, I was like, I don't give a damn. He could wear a damn penguin suit all I care. It really don't matter to us. Why? Why? Like, I mean, look, the suits, the mob boss suits of the Pat Rileys and the
that time is over.
It's over with. It's over with. My favorite basketball team, the Mavericks. Jason Kidd ain't going out there in no damn suit and tie.
I don't think anybody in NBA is even wearing suits and ties anymore. They're all wearing the polo style shirts and button ups and the zip ups and all that. So,
or even hoodies and sweat, like the tech pants and stuff like that. Like, bro, nobody's not doing that. Like, just look. If he out there winning games and stuff like that, and you never know, it could be he making a fashion statement for himself. All I know is Mo Williams is a Jacktown Jew. He don't give 2 shits about that.
Some of us have to wear the clothes that our wife buys us. Leave that man alone. I'm going through something right now.
All right, now that blonde hair lady gonna get you, bro.
Dude, there is a orange and white jogging suit in my closet that I'm supposed to wear to the Florida Classic.
Who suit?
Orange
With a
and white.
silver zipper.
Orange and white. They say they gonna match together, bro.
In other news, I heard Ed Ogeron want to come back to LSU.
Why is y'all doing this tonight? Listen, we about to end the show. God, I'm not. Listen, I'm not. I'm not.
Like, have y'all not been reading Tiger droppings? All those guys know what they're talking about. Like, listen, Nick Saban's coming back next week and is going to lead LSU to another natty.
Oh my God!
Now I got wait a minute. Oh, is this real? This real shit right here. I got to think what they saying about with James Franklin. Where is he supposed to head?
Virginia Tech, right?
VTech. Yeah, VTech.
It's Virginia Tech. That's been the rumor for going on 2 weeks now.
Yeah, there's a rumor Auburn's looking at him.
Yeah,
as well.
It won't be soon.
Do you really want
remember,
to go down do you really want him at Auburn?
Hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this. James Franklin. I don't think James Franklin is as bad of a coach as people try to make him out to be.
I agree.
However, and Zach understand this. James Franklin does not have a tan. That is permanent. Auburn is not going to hire him. Same reason LSU is not going to hire him or Marcus Freeman or name another person that has a permanent tan. They're not going to hire him.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. This is going to be absolutely wild. Jimmy Sexton is his agent.
Mm-hmm.
There won't be any announcements of him taking a job anytime soon.
Nope. I agree.
He has been linked to several jobs. And one particular school, when they realized they were no longer in the running, decided to keep their head coach.
That's why Lane Kiffin's up for every single job in the entire country. He's gonna make Ole Miss pay him $900 million to stay there by the end of this.
He does not want to leave. His wife just came back.
His daughter literally begged him to stay.
Like that, his son goes to Oxford High School.
His son's actually not bad, right? His son's like a younger kid, but he's actually pretty good.
He's pretty
a freshman,
good. Yeah. I think they was like last week they played against Madison Central, so like he can ball. That's why I'm like I don't.
Hey, block that.
When you think about coaches, you know, so like you also got to think about the families and everything. But families already know, like you in this profession, it's any given day where you could get the boot.
I mean, the bigger question is, who does Fam want after this year?
Oh, since who does the board want?
It's not even that. It's not. It's not.
Because I will say this, and people and fans have tried to, when people have joked and said, well, y'all should have let that lady hire who she was trying to hire. And the first thing, Gibbs, doing terrible at North Carolina A&T. Well, if you consider North Carolina A&T hadn't won Jack Diddley's squad,
I thought he's done amazing this year. Like, I know he just got killed by Townsend.
That comment right there. Highlight that comment right there.
Yeah, that was that's another one.
That's the only name I've heard linked, really, though. Is like, it seems like if they make a move, that it's gonna be Quinn.
I don't know anything about nothing. All I can do is call and say, hey, is this true? Right? I've heard nothing about coaching changes and nothing. But I can tell you that name rings very loudly across the fan base. Even the ones who say, well, I'm not there yet. When presented with other options, that name wins out.
I got a question for you. Who does Southern get as their head coach? Because they got a couple of options down there. I said one person that they might need to look at is Felton Huggins at Kentucky State. He's a Louisiana native. And then what you took, look what he done with their programs because at one point in time, a couple of years ago, they was in the dumps. They was dumpster juice.
I'm gonna ask this, Doc, and I like that you said that. Did because it was a name that was hot for a long time in a lot of in a lot of whatchalls, and I've seen him move lateral. I haven't seen him move up yet, and I'm wondering at what point do we see Teddy Keaton get the call?
Man, Teddy K need to get that call. He should have got that call yesterday.
I don't know if I like him at Southern though.
Yeah, I understand. At Southern,
like because Southern's, and it's kind of the same way with like LSU too. Like it has to be the right fit to work at a school like that. Just like Jackson can't just go hire anybody. It might be a good coach, but you might not work at Jackson or even FAM, right? There's been good coaches that just might not work in that. So, like, I just don't know. Like for me, if you're going D2, I think Alvin Parker would probably be the name that I would lean to if for like a D2 coach for Southern would be Dr. Alvin Parker. If I had my choice, like that's who I think would fit best right there.
I like that.
I'm gonna say a name. Doc, I'm gonna say a name that a lot of people are not gonna like immediately know, but his current institution, the coach before him, is now gonna be the coach at Chicago, or is now the coach at Chicago State. Florida Memorial, current head coach, was the national assistant coach of the year. They knocked off the number 10 team in the nation in Southeastern.
Yeah.
That is a name to pay attention to.
This gonna be unpopular opinion.
Ooh, Mr. Emmett put one in there, and I do like that guy right there.
Yeah, Vaughn Wilson. Oh, you talking about Maurice Flowers. Yeah. I got another name. It's gonna be unpopular opinion. I'm gonna make somebody in the chat real mad when I say this, but they got ties to Louisiana. They are a fiery coach, and I think they will get the most out of their talent. No, Lonzo Hampton at UAPB.
I don't know, man.
Sorry, D-Lob. I'm saying he got ties. I think he can get the most out of them guys.
I like the air raid. I like the air raid.
As long as he take Tony Hall with him, that I think that would be good. Wayne said Dawson Odoms.
I think Dawson done. And yeah. Adrian said no. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all sleeping on Coach Hampton.
But you gotta realize too, when he's at UAPB, they got APR sanctions on them. That's the reason why they can't really do too much right now.
That's one thing too.
Optically you can't do that if you're Southern. Like if they went out and made a hire like that. I understand. Yeah.
Here's another hot question right here. If let's just say Mickey Joseph win 2 more games on his schedule, let's say he win that Bayou Classic, does he resign a new contract with Grambling?
So somebody brought up a name. Word on the street is Mickey Joseph might go to a power conference as a coach. Word on the street is a lot of people in a certain administration really love an Ibis. And I want them, because I have sounded the alarms for months on end. If you must have an Ibis, go ahead. Go ahead. I got the told you so video waiting. Go ahead. There isn't a good Ibis option out there. He is possibly the worst, but if that's the one you want, go ahead.
Does he have ties to Grambling? Does his family have ties to Grambling?
He does have ties to Grambling.
Okay.
Jesus. Them people gonna ride.
Boy. Oh my God.
I'm glad Ann
ain't. No, do not have me in the West.
I'm glad Ann ain't on here tonight because I don't know if the LCC look at them all kind of finds that we ain't got to Yeah. Somebody said, it's the image said, if I'm Southern, I'm approaching Trey Oliver. If I'm Trey Oliver, if I'm Trey Oliver, I'm do not disturb block call. Yeah, nah.
Because he's comfortable at Central. Like, why would you go to a pressure cooker like Southern and risk everything? Because 2 bad seasons, you're out.
Southern is the University of Florida of the SWAC. They are not going to tolerate you having a bad season.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they fired 2 coaches right after they made the SWAC championship the year before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I'm not lying.
You said the University of Florida.
So
I didn't call him a boot skin. See, it's growth.
I hate growth. Florida.
Charles Morning said, in a perfect world, Reggie Wayne would work for a Southern or a Graham. In a Marshall Falk, all those kind of guys. Yeah, I get it in a perfect world, but yeah.
Dale State running back coach would be a better option than that guy.
Yeah. Clinton Portis.
Yep. With some other
he don't have a whole lot of experience, but at least he was able to keep his job before the first kickoff. That's important.
But here's the thing, though. If you go with Marshall Falk, let's say we're going with Marshall Falk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he roll up out of there if he's looking at the signs in Boulder right now? Does he jump ship ASAP and put his name in the hat for the Southern job, or does he stay in Boulder and see what's going to happen with what Deion's about to do?
Wow, no need to jump ship.
So,
you know what's a name we should be hearing, but we will never hear?
What is that?
The old offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Eric Bieniemy.
We will never hear his name.
Where is he now? He was
at UCLA.
He's somewhere. I saw it recently. He's somewhere. I want to say he's a running back coach somewhere. Where is he? I'm finna tell you.
Do you bring Doc Gamble back into the fold?
Chicago Bears running back coach. Yeah, I saw somebody put Doc Gamble down there.
Not for a head coaching job.
Head coaching job. Do we talk about Quentin Morgan from Langston? I think we can. His name been popping around for the last couple of years though too. Because I'm looking at it. I'm just looking at it as far as in the West. Let's talk Alcorn. Who, if anything, let's just say they decide like, okay, we're going to move away from Cedric Thomas. Who would try to get that job down there at the reservation?
That is a tough job.
Yeah, I don't think they're moving off a set, especially after they've kind of gotten hot recently. Especially, I mean, they're probably going to beat Southern this weekend just because Southern is atrocious. And if they win, what would that be? 3 in a row for them?
Dear Father God.
Yes.
Little baby, why?
Yeah, they're going to keep them, I would think. But if they moved, I think it would be Quinn and Jackson.
Torenzo. Oh my!
And out of the box one would be Shannon Harris at Tennessee State.
I like that. I like that move right there. Offensive minded.
He was on the staff.
The
UFL were winning championships.
Little baby, I just want to say this, okay? I have to live here, and I now live in a world where I have to sit up here and tell the world, no more Florida State people right now.
He said,
I don't want to be here.
As a defensive coordinator, but he is. But he's at where is he at? Is he at Livingstone?
No,
I
he's
thought
at dang, you talking about Cromartie? I
hold on,
thought Cromartie
Cromartie,
was at
hold on.
like when he had like Tennessee State or something, coaching or something like that. Because they had a loaded staff.
I'll tell you where he is.
That's another name you don't want to see. Brian Jenkins, senior.
No, he was at Texas A&M. I think he's free.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a graduate assistant. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
I mean,
who am I thinking about? Rogers Cromartie is who I'm thinking about.
You think about his cousin. But I'm just thinking, like, because he really wants to actually be a head coach.
He does.
He does, but he's doing it the more quiet way. He ain't really rang no bells like that.
He ain't the ibis, but he ain't been real quiet. That's just.
I mean, but what I'm saying is,
PR work to do.
What I'm saying is he ain't like Ed Reed, like he just going on a whole world tour talking about I want to be a head coach. Like he's telling you, like in wherever his platform on Twitter or something like that, he's like, look, I really want to be a head coach.
Yeah.
Just give me, you know what I'm saying? Just give me a chance. And I mean, everybody deserves a chance, but
absolutely. And he's one of those coaches that I believe would have the kids' best interest. You can just, if you follow him on Twitter, everything he says is heartfelt. I don't have anything against him, but there has been some water sullied. So,
what about it's another name that he's doing well in college ranks. Do you give a call to Sean Gilbert at Livingstone? I mean he's doing a decent job there. Because my whole thing is everybody's still looking at like the celebrity coach, and like even with me, I said that in my opinion, I said that Deshaun Jackson and Michael Vick to me are not celebrity coaches. They are ex-football players that played the game and they're in culture right now. Like, I don't know. Now, who on the MEAC about to get fired? Because is Damon Wilson on the chopping block?
No, nobody.
Nobody. Damn.
Eddie Bridgewater is not ready for a coaching job in college right now.
I've heard he doesn't want one from people who have been around him down there. Like he loves coaching high school football right now.
Yeah, I'm about to say he still want to be a high school football coach. Basically, he wants to go back to Miami.
He made one little comment on Facebook and people ran with it.
Well, fellas, I truly enjoyed. Jamal had to drop. He couldn't get his mic, and then his laptop died on him.
It's FAMU season in a nutshell.
Sorry, you're gonna stub your toe blue, but it's okay. FAMU could have an absolute terrible season for the next 3 years and win the celebration.
We're talking about the man he says that he wants the Marching 100 to go to Mike Norvell's house at 3 a.m. and he wakes up and he stubs his toe every time.
That's crazy.
And get hit with a Nerf bus.
I want what's best for Florida State.
I want what's best for the Dallas. I want what's best for the Dallas Cowboys too. But
hey, speaking of that, man, condolences and RIP.
Yeah,
man. To somebody mentioned earlier about Keelan, and if you know somebody who, whether you know it or not, just reach out to your people, love on your people, because you never know what somebody's going through. He literally just got that fumble recovery, the block kick punt recovery in the end zone. He was celebrating. It felt like he was on top of the world, and feels like now it looks like the world's on top of him, and you never know it. So y'all pray.
Yeah, you never know what somebody going through until it's too late.
Yeah.
So, it's always it's always Cowboys for life for me. But I still want to bury Jerry Jones. I don't care what anybody say.
Why are we all right? Let's go ahead and get out of here. Doc, tell the people where they can find you.
As always, you can find me on HBCU Overdrive, at HBCU tonight, and then also with HBCU Saturday night, on the channel. So I go on when I go on now. And other than that, you can still find me on all the other social media platforms: TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook under my actual government name. But yeah, give a shout out to both of my nieces, as always. One at Grambling, the other at Prairie View. We got a whole swag love up in here. And last but not least, man, like I said, check on your people. That's all. Check on your people and make sure that you hug them and love on them, because you just don't know when they're gonna be here. And crash out on your kids and beat them out the penitentiary.
All right, nope, not doing it. Not nope, no sir. Zach, go ahead. Go ahead, Zach.
And I don't have much. Y'all know where to find me. Blue Bloods on all podcast streaming platforms, YouTube, and FCS Football Central on si.com/college/FCS. Man, as always, man, I appreciate you having me. I know you always make the joke you don't know why I show up, man, but I appreciate you. I love the show, love the platform, man, and love what you guys have been building.
Hey, I'm telling you, Zach, you must be trying to get rid of folks. You be coming on here, but it's all good. It's all good. I don't know. Ant must have paid you. But all right, Troy, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find us on all your streaming platforms, Fat Mouth Sports. You can also catch our YouTube channel, watch.fatmouthsports.net. We have two shows. We have the Gathering the Old Man podcast that is on Thursday nights, and then we have Strike Season podcast that is on Tuesday nights. Look for the clips, because I like to take some of the podcast clips, some of the funnier moments, and just give the fans a laugh, because it's easier to give you the truth with a laugh than it is with medicine. So, as always, lead with love. Thank everybody. I'm out.
All right.
Shout out to Marlo.
Yeah, hey people, hey fellas, as always, I want to thank y'all for coming on. Being able to have these conversations to bring some honesty, bring some levity, have a good conversation, entertain the people, and also educate. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll be back on Monday. See where we stand. A lot of fake up this weekend. We'll know where we stand. Prairie View people, if y'all coming up to the hill, holla at me. I'll see y'all out there. Me and the young Dilly. And like that, we out. See y'all next week.